picking up no books, y'all. I repaired those two nails, and I think I drilled down too far because my two fingers are swollen. So books is out the question today. We just gonna talk. I got some Benadryl coming too, just in case I'm having an allergic reaction to something. Cause honey, these fingers is swollen. I had to put my two fingers in some what is that stuff called? The salt you put in your, what's the name? I can't think of the name of it right now, but you know the Epsom salt. Cause they hurt. They swollen too. I said no, that can't happen. So I just got it'll be here in a minute. Some dang Benadryl just in case. Oh yeah, I won't be picking up any books because my two fingers hurt. So we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, but these fingers, yeah, they hurt. They are swollen. I think it's an allergic reaction to something though, because it's only these two, and those are the two I repaired. So, and I remember talking to my daughter and drilling down and doing like that. So I think I damaged my nail bed. Oh, I feel okay. It's just these two fingers, honey. I'm like, what the heck? Go away. Why is this here? Okay. Hey, Circa, I couldn't wait until you got on. I live in NYC, and my friend works for the transit in the UN in the subway. Okay, what's going on with it? Top of the day. Good morning, everybody. I did something, sis, but my two fingers is jacked up. I don't think anything about the eclipse. We know that they in the subway. Who in the subway? The UN? Soldiers is in the subway? It probably is, Tay. I just got me some National Guard. No way. The National Guard. Did y'all know that the National Guard is in the U? What? Not trying to be offensive to anybody in the armed forces, but what is a jarhead? A Marine? It's the National Guard and then the Marines, right? Or no? I bel the crime in New York is very high. Okay. So one is a state or something. Well, however it works, I know it'd be the National Guard, and then they'll send in the Marines, right? And then it just goes up and up from there, depending on what's going on. My fingers hurt so bad right now. Ooh. However it works, family. Um, that's probably not for no reason either, because um of what President Biden said last night. And New York is one of the main ports. And if we already know that people have been well, think about who's been at our borders forever and ever and ever. And the Marines are being deployed for Haiti for escaped prisoners. Okay. National Guard, Army, then Marines. Okay. Ooh. Hey, my fingers are so bad. Oh, And I know I feel it. It's like right here. Ooh. Mm. Well, I think that we need to continue to prepare. I'm gonna put some more Epsom salt in there. Ugh, does it hurt? Um, I think that a lot of the things that we've studied about here are happening. Anybody else agree? It sounds kind of repetitive, and y'all know I don't like repeating myself really, but a lot of the things that we've studied, a lot of the things that God allowed us to prepare our minds for are now happening. Mm-hmm. And I say this not being cocky or any of that, but this is why when people was coming and talking crazy to me in the beginning, I said, you just don't know. And I wasn't trying to be funny. I wasn't trying to be prideful or nothing. I was just letting them know I believe God when He tell me something. And as y'all can see now, do y'all now understand why I do? And I don't be caring what nobody else had to say about it because God has not ever lied to me. Ever. I know it'd be a lot of people giving predictions and calling themselves whatever. I didn't even want to be a prophet. I wanted to be a choir director. I'm going to just go on and tell y'all what it was. I grew up in the church. Honey, I did not want to be nothing but a choir director, and a nigga can't sing. But baby, music was my thing. God said, I got something else for you. Yeah, I don't want to. I like reading books, but that ain't something I want to be doing. He said, but I need you to do something else. And I need you to tell people about your dreams. And I need you to go and talk to this person and tell them this and tell them that. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm about to be in these streets. That ain't got nothing to do. He said, no, I'm sending you there. Don't worry about it. Because even in the streets, you're going to have to tell people what they need to do, or else I'm coming to see them too. Everything you have told us, I've seen and believed. Listen. And now y'all see why, like, different relationships and stuff that I was in, I was like, absolutely not. I'm laying in the bed with you, sir, my husband, ex-husband, and you don't believe me? I have a dream. You get up, you go turn on the news, and you know I've been asleep. And within 10 hours or whatever I said to you, it's happening. And you, for 5 years, and you never picked up. Fine. I just had to go all the way out, go the way home last night. Military road closures. Wow. Remember I told y'all we ain't going to be able to go where we want to go? And the military is going to be on there, and they don't give a damn about whatever. You remember we talked about this. And I said it'll be east, then west, then north, then south. Well, we already know they at the south border, right? Texas. It's a large military presence in Texas. And now it's a large military presence over in New York. I hope y'all paying attention. It's not ever going to be all at one time. Divide and conquer is a real thing. And this is why I ask y'all, if you don't know Army strategy, to at least familiarize yourself with it so you can understand what's happening. Ooh. We are definitely living in the days of Noah. Yes, we are, Tasia. Yeah. At least God loves you enough to open your eyes. Yeah, I did. I saw it. Not trying to be funny, but I told y'all 2 years ago, a year ago, and even 6 months, and probably last month, I told you it was going to be happy. That you took the time to get ready and you rearranged your finances and stopped doing things that were not important so that when the important stuff came, you had what you needed. You hear me? I was not fear mongering. I just did what my dad told me to do, which was tell them, get ready for no phones, get ready for no internet, get ready for the water to go bad, get ready for the food to be bad, get ready to not be able to go outside, get ready for the air quality to be bad. Right after, a lot of people don't realize, and if you haven't been here, you don't know this, but right after we bought all of our gas masks and all of that stuff, probably early 22, and then people were still doing them in 23, and I was like, you're not going to be able to go outside. Chicago and New York had air quality that was horrible, and then it swept across the nation. Right after we bought our water filtration systems and we were buying water filtration systems for other people, we had to get Baltimore, I think it was Baltimore together and Jackson together because their water was bad. They couldn't even bathe. We talked about people freezing to death and there not being any power, and then upstate New York had that blizzard and people were dying because they were burning papers and stuff trying to stay warm because the power was out, snow was past their doors, they didn't have food, and they weren't ready. They had all of those beautiful gadgets, but absolutely nothing to survive just a few days. It's sad that after the pandemic, people still don't prepare for what they think could happen. They just be living, trying to live in a day. With all this going on, and you still trying to get back to normal, there isn't one. Major water shortage in Mexico. See, they're not going to put all of this on the news, and that's why they want to get rid of social media, because you can tell in real time what's happening. Shannon, I have two videos on YouTube called Survival and Survival 2.0, CERCA TROVA 22. And then if you just type in Survival and Survival 2.0, I go through a list of things that I feel like you need. I have a small list up here in my bio. Um, and then you have to do the math for however many people you have in your family. But I wouldn't wait, because in a minute, stuff is not going to be moving. There'll be no Amazon and all of that kind of stuff. So you'll want to have your stuff prior to. I never really watched The Walking Dead, but I'm going to say however they was surviving is about what it's going to look like. Because people always compare it to The Walking Dead. So I'm going to say, if you've seen that and you understand the trucks might not be moving, the factories are not going, ain't nobody making toilet paper. If you remember during the pandemic, all the seasonings, flour, stuff that you needed to be able to make your own food and not have processed stuff, that stuff went first. So you'll want to have those things. You can start going to food pantries. You said that's exactly what we compare it to in my house. I've been seeing people say like The Walking Dead. I don't know because I didn't see it, but I guess so. So that's hilarious. But yeah, if you've seen that, that's about what you need to be like trying to prepare for. So just think about, if there's no refrigeration because there hasn't been electricity in 6 months, how do you keep all your food? I wouldn't stock freezers. I would stock your shelves with shelf stable food. There's a ton of stuff. I can't pick it up today because my fingers is hurting. But you can get freeze dried food. You can get dehydrated meats. You can dehydrate this stuff yourself. Um, and then, like I said, food pantries and stuff, they give out rice, beans, canned goods. You ain't got nothing. You ain't gonna care about it. You just gonna be happy you got some vegetables. You won't care if they fresh or not. Because if it ain't nothing in the store, what you gonna feed your children? Your husband, your mama, your cousin, your niece, nephews, whoever you take care of. If the air quality is not good and they say some type of toxic gas has been released, do you all have gas masks? If they cut the internet, How your kids gonna watch TV and they used to something being in their face, so you need to get some portable DVD players and things like that, so that these kids, because y'all start them out at newborns with devices, so that's all they know. And if there's no internet, what you do? Because they gonna drive you crazy. These things behind me, they're burning them. But this can keep your mind sane if you ain't been able to watch TV in 6 months. See them things behind me? They're not popular anymore, but you should have a ton of them in your house. Maps, books about other places in Goodwill. You can spend $50. You will burn that on some food. So you can go to Goodwill for $50. You can get a lot of books for every person in your house. Find their interest. If it's architecture, whatever, because if you don't get to leave out of your house, you're going to need something to keep your mind strong if there's no TV, because we're used to being entertained. You find great books at Goodwill, and do. Beautiful books. I love that place. There and Half Price Bookstore, honey, are my two favorite places to go when I need to think. I'll go right in there and be in the book section for hours looking at each and every book. Not the kids' books, but everything else. Y'all, my finger is literally swelling up. This is crazy. They need to hurry up with my Benadryl. Because this is nuts. My fingers hurt. I don't know what the heck. That's crazy. I don't like it. So yeah. Get your stuff. That's what I say. Get your stuff. And I don't got a lot of all of the extra, because this is a serious conversation. If you don't have your stuff, you need to get it. If you love your family, instead of balling out and buying $200-300 jeans and all of that stuff for your kids and trying to keep up with the Joneses, you need to be making sure that you have enough food that won't go bad to feed your family for 6 months if it's nothing in the store. And that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or lunch and dinner, whatever you decide for your family. Because if food is scarce, you're not going to be eating like you're eating now. So then you'll want to prepare. And if you have 3 people, we'll just do a few numbers, in your home, and each person eats 90 meals a month, which is breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 30 days, then you'll need to have 3 times that in your house, or at least 60 meals per person for 6 months. And what do you call it? Shelf stable food, like canned meats, canned vegetables, canned fruit, dried meats, because beef jerky can be thrown in the pot and boiled until it's rehydrated. It ain't nothing but dehydrated meat. So with that, even things like beef jerky could be used for a beef stew type thing. You throw that in there with a couple canned vegetables and you got a little bit of something. So I say don't wait until everything is bad to try to start preparing. You would probably want to do that now. You got $500, $600, $700 on a credit card, or $2,000. That's a better deal spent. I don't think they do. I think everybody's been getting beans and rice, and well, everybody over here just been taking whatever's been given to them and putting it up. Yeah. So hold on, y'all. I gotta see where this dang Benadryl is. My fingers is hurting. Oh man, did I miss my? Oh, I didn't. Hold on, y'all. he just heading to the store. Damn it. It's not that. It's not. It's. I think I'm having an allergic reaction because I got it on my skin or something. I don't know. It don't. I'm waiting on this Benadryl to get here, so I'll know. But I drilled too low, and then I don't know what happened. I'm just about to get my nails a rest because this right here, these are my two fingers. I write with. I do everything with these two fingers. I can't play. I don't know what I did, but I don't want that because it's swelling my whole fingers up. I don't play that kind of stuff, so I don't know what it is. But um, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to y'all about. Once my fingers stop hurting, I might get back on here. But right now, I can't lift no books. I cannot lift no books. That hurts too, like really bad. And I already took some Tylenol. I already did all of that, y'all. I'm just about to get some Benadryl. I think it might be an allergic reaction to something. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. He said yes if nails have gel or acrylic, and I do. I use polygel, so like I said, I'm just gonna take this Benadryl and just leave it for a minute. They'll be okay. It's gonna be these two because this hurts. Yeah, yeah. I think it's probably an allergic reaction or something, or I drilled too low, and we'll see. You worried about what, Amanda? The Bible says don't worry about nothing. So then I don't want to see that. Love you. Don't do that. You're not supposed to be worried about nothing. No, we don't be worried about nothing. Mm-mm. If you worried, that means you don't believe God. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't be worried. I just told you I'm about to take care of it. Don't be worried at all. Mm-mm. Don't do that. Instead of worrying, you just say, hey, God, touch Circus fingers. That's a better deal with your words instead of you worry. Mm-mm. Love you, but no. And that's why I don't tell people my problems for that reason right there. Yeah, that part. It'll be what it's gonna be. So with that, um, good morning everybody. I'm gonna wait until my Benadryl gets here and let my fingers get to where they need to get to. And then if I'm able to pick up books, I'll come back on here. If not, I'll let y'all know. But I am happy that you all have your eyes open and that you are paying attention to the things that are happening right now because it's a lot of people still asleep with all that's going on. It's a lot of people that still sleep, and it's sad. Very, 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 very sad. But you all are not asleep, and you all are getting your things together. And so I appreciate y'all for listening. I'm a complete stranger to most of y'all, and I don't know why it's the best book you'll ever read. Enoch is amazing. And if you're an artist, you about to see a million paintings and stories and all kinds of stuff in there. Are you an artist? You love art? Mm. Okay. Well, you definitely should read Enoch. I didn't know that. My daddy do though. That's why you need to read it. You might start to create your own out of what you read because it definitely made me feel creative. Definitely did. I love y'all. Yeah. Mm-mm. I gotta wait until I get my fingers together because they hurt. They are swelling up. You see that already? You can't tell, but right here. Ooh. No, no notifications, Queen, because I gotta wait. I think I'm having an allergic reaction to my nail stuff or something's going on with my two fingers, and I can't pick up no books. So I'm about to wait on this Benadryl to get here, And then when my fingers feel better, I'll get back on here because they swelling. I can literally look at them and see that they swelling right now. And they hurt. So, I'm about to go soak them in some more Epsom salt until this Benadryl get here. And then I'll get back on a little bit later. I love y'all. I will.